And the players that we got on the winner side, Shaoling and Skywalker, are two players that, I've seen a lot on Twitter, right? Because the Ivory Coast, of course, they've got a good Twitter scene, so we've heard a lot about them. Here you see Shaoling, though, favorite character, Master Raven, started playing way back in 2017, eons ago, back when Tekken 7 first hit the console, but started out on Tekken Tag 2. Player influenced him the most is going to be Knee, and his hobby is cinema. Dude, I'm a fan right now. I love the movies.
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't really like the cinema, but I do like watching movies. I'm a bit funny. I think they're.
Oh, interesting.
I think they're too expensive over here.
They are.
I do like a movie. But yeah, then we have our next Skywalker, and that's a character that you're familiar with, Law. Mm-hmm. So, his favorite character, obviously Martial Law, started playing in 2017. It's crazy because it makes me feel so old. I'm just like,
tell me about it.
So long ago. Also favorite player and character that influenced him the most is Nee, and his hobby is music. I wonder if that's making music or just genuinely listening to it. It'll be interesting, actually. Maybe I'll reach out to him and see. Maybe he's got his own kind of beats and stuff. I'm a big music fan myself.
Creation or listening?
Yeah, I wish I could create. Let's just say that.
Yeah, no, I know that feeling too, man. But yeah, Skywalker, definitely a player that I've seen a lot of clips of. He looks very, very strong. You told me you're doing a lot of research about these players before, and that these guys have a lot of history against one another.
Yeah, so throughout their actual tour, they've had like their dojos and their dojo primes. So in I think it's called Kuingo. Sorry if I butchered that. Skywalker actually lost to Shaolin, but they have a Ultimate Fighting series where it's like they have like a July edition. Maybe I think there was a couple in July and August, September, and Shaolin has taken it over Skywalker, but Skywalker was also taking it over Shaoling. So it seems to be back and forth over the season. So this is going to be interesting because it shows that these two have played against each other a lot. So they know each other's tendencies, I'm sure. So it's going to be like a additional level to this match that we're going to have up.
No, definitely. And Master Raven versus Law is a matchup that I personally find kind of difficult. You obviously have to know a lot about Raven in general, no matter what character you use against her, to understand what you can and cannot swing back against, right? And from what I've seen from Skywalker, he's a very patient player. So I'm very curious to see how he approaches matchups so that I can take some notes and be like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do against Raven, right? So that's what I'm looking for here.
I feel generally you want to be patient against Master Raven, especially now that she's got her G-Clef, the 114, can't hit confirm. And also I think Law does have some things in this matchup. Some of Raven's things are -14, and obviously Law has access to the 14 frame 3+4 launcher, so that could be something that he has to look out for in this matchup.
Yep.
But
so I was just gonna say that 114, Raven obviously she wants to land that when Law's back is to the wall, right? But Law actually has a really ridiculous punish for it if it's ever blocked, so you gotta be really careful if you're Raven, if the Law player is ready for it, because he gets like the Shaolin spin kicks 4-3 into the Tekken 4 string, the DSS 2-2-1-2, like that old 4-hit, into that, and then after that hits her back turn, he gets 3+4-4 to get the screw attack, which is really weird and unusual because it's knocked down into that, but it's the one instance that works like pretty consistently, right? So we'll see if we get to see that. I don't know if Skywalker even knows that much, right? Because that's some pretty rare tech, but it's good for the matchup for sure.
Definitely. You got me excited to actually see that. I was trying to picture when he was saying it in my head. I was trying to picture it. I was like,
it's not something you usually see because it doesn't hit on most of the characters, but it hits Raven when she's back turned, and very few moves leave her back turn like that for you to punish. But that 1-1-4 for her when you're back to the wall, when you're Law, that's the perfect opportunity for it.
I'm guessing you can't go for Junkyard because that's 15, right? So she can parry it. Yeah.
Right.
I know a little bit about the match, maybe.
Yeah.
Bit.
you sound like you know a little bit. Jungle Outpost 2, though, looks like where we're starting here.
Yes, and I actually believe that these two were in grand finals last year for this with their TLC event. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm sure Shaoling was actually the champion.
Okay. Well, again, the first launch here as well. The wall's going to be right there.
Okay, goes there. Nice. Needs to be very careful. His back is against the wall. Like I said, the 1-1-4 can wall splat. Very dangerous. He's fighting out. Forward 1+2 pressure.
Oh my gosh. Just do it. Crouch dash in the while standing 1 for the mix here. Doesn't get the full combo though. Opportunity for Skywalker.
Let's have access to. Ooh! So here we go. Gets to the wall.
Oh my gosh. Weird combos. New drive blocked. How did he block that? How?
I mean, it's broken, right?
He did it from DSS. That's the faster one, man.
Yeah.
I've seen Main Man's video.
What's your reaction to Main Man's video?
This Shaoling may be Arthur Nash. You know, that's what I'm gathering.
Okay, nice. Okay, try to get him counter hit to get the wall splat. Right, nice punish. Let's have the life lead just kind of spacing out, going for that. Okay, just wants to get out of there. I respect it, but it's back against the wall now. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, these are really good side steps from Skywalker too.
Yeah. Nice block and punish there. Oh, bit out for that slide, but drops the combo.
Very far. What a jab!
That's one thing I've been seeing a lot as the life cycle of Tekken's gone on, is that people are opting to throw out these jabs because some rage drives have a slower start up. In that kind of situation, you kind of just want to throw out a rage drive. It's more likely you catch them out.
You know, since Law has a rage drive now, this is something I've only learned in the last couple of weeks, that once you have a threatening rage drive, people want to attack you instantly so that you don't get a chance to use your rage drive. So I was like, oh, I never had this experience before Tekken 7. So I started doing it now too, and it works. You can stop people from attempting their rage drive just by putting out jabs early.
What about DSS into 4-3 at the wall, do the wiggle, and then the legend kickers that ever worked?
No. Do the wiggle though, I like that.
Yeah, you have to let them visually see it, do the wiggle, and then do it.
Yeah,
but
I've been doing just do the wiggle and then 3+4-4 and see if it catches them, but it doesn't really work. It's
okay. And just hits him with a while standing 4 there.
And Skywalker bringing it back. You said that this was going to be kind of back and forth, like they've both beaten each other in the past, right? So it's looking like that so far.
Yeah, I have no doubt that this is going to be very back and forth, not one-sided. Talking about one-sided, just a big hop kick.
I like those. Hey.
Needs to be very careful. Balcony break is available.
Yeah, he went for the regular grab.
Yeah, I like they used the homing move there, noting that Shaoling will probably want to step out from the wall.
Ooh. Balance works.
Okay, we're going downstairs. Is that gonna get to the wall? Just shy of the wall, but does have rage back to him.
That's gonna kill.
Yeah.
Rage damage on the throw as well. That throw already does a ton of damage. Final round, game 1.
Nice sidestep. Gets a converter, but side wall splat. Nice optimization on that.
Now he loves that poison arrow at the wall.
Yeah, it's great. Plus frames. Uses a 10-hit string.
And the low parry is good.
Nice. Gets the DSS. No drops there. Banana peel.
Yeah, Shaoling's in big trouble here. Last chance. Ooh. Poison arrow.
Yes, that seems to be his go-to move at the wall, and it's so good. You know, what is that on block? Is that +5, 6?
I think it's less. I wish it was more. It feels like it should be though, right? But regardless, you know, these are all best of 5 sets today throughout the entire top 4. So 1-0 lead for Skywalker right now. Oh man, you know, he lost the first round. I got a little concerned. I was like, oh man, is Raven really gonna beat Law? And then he pulled it together. So I'm happy right now. I'm happy. You know, I'm supposed to be an unbiased commentator, but it's really hard for me in these situations.
Yeah, you know, it was I'm just checking my notes. That last year, actually, Skywalker lost in the grand finals to Shaoling. So this could be a huge statement for him. Maybe he wants to put his foot down and say, you know what, over this year I've learned, and now I'm going to take it from you on the biggest stage. This means a lot because, like we said, we saw it earlier on. One of these players are going to go to the TWT finals to represent West Africa. In Amsterdam, so it's all to play for. It's huge. Yeah,
this opportunity a lot bigger than last year. So it's one of those situations where, as a player, you think about like, you beat me last year, but nothing was really on the line. Like, yeah, there might have been some cash or something, but this year I want to go to Amsterdam. I want to go play against the best in the world. So that's a lot bigger. So if you want to win anyone, you want to win this one.
Yes, most definitely. So okay, gone for he's opted to change stage and definitely wants to keep the walls in play. I agree. Raven at the wall definitely hurt wall damage. Even from the beginning of the game, I've always been saying it shocked me when I saw the wall damage.
It shocked you. I like that.
It did.
Like, what is that? She can put you back on the wall and then do the wall combo? let her keep it for the whole life of Tekken 7, you know?
Yeah, now she's got the GKF cannon to end the combo as well. You know?
Yeah, no, that was a good buff for her for sure.
Definitely.
But all right, game 2 here. And you know, the walls obviously good for Raven, but also good for Law. I feel like his combo damage is like just okay, and so when he's on an infinite stage, like the execution requirement for that basic combo damage, it's not really in his favor. You know, like doing the DSS ender, it's obviously requires some execution compared to a lot of other characters' enders. So it's a situation where I would rather have a wall with Law, even if your opponent's character is also good at walls.
Yeah, one thing I was saying, he's a law player from our bits, is he always says he wants a clean hit damage back from the...
Of course.
But we'll see.
The Dragon Cannon, yeah. Because,
Cannon.
I mean, the nerf made sense until they, like, immediately gave everyone more health. We're like, wait, what do you mean? That's a nerf to my nerfed wall damage.
Yes. Skywalker now just looking, you know, like we said, he's looking to make a statement, make it into that grand final, show Shaoling that, you know, last year, you know, in this past year I've learned.
Right? And that happened too, man. These players, obviously, both of them, I think, started in 2017, it said, right? So
yeah,
they've been gathering data on each other, obviously, top players in their respective region. So I'm sure they've battled a ton in the past.
She's in a slight, we're just getting out of there. They're just playing that spacing game.
Yeah, Shaoling has a little bit of a life lead here. So willing to burn a little bit from the clock there. And that crouch dash into the while standing 1 is something he had found success with earlier. I'm not finding right now, but there was also no punch for Skywalker on it.
Yeah. He needs to start mixing up with the crouch dash into while standing 2 as well. That kind of just messes your mind.
No, that's true.
Now does have rage. Okay, goes, spins it, and blocks it again.
Of course. I don't know how he's doing it. Oh, that hurts. Damn it, I know that feeling.
Such a clutch block there.
Man,
nice
Stomp is so cool, but everyone seems to block it now, or they low parry it, or it just doesn't hit. Nice try, Skywalker.
I've actually got a clip where I managed to cross it up. I'll send it to you after.
I've probably seen it. I probably made it miss like that in multiple ways.
You're going to go to the wall. Nice. Big conversion. A nice block and break on the DSS throw there.
Yeah, good throw breaks. And again, another close round here.
Spring kick, both are in range.
Good spring kick. She was back there in that situation. Quicksand finally, and I love it because you know he didn't use that at all. Always going for the while standing 1, and now brings it out when he needs it.
Yes, definitely. That's one of Raven's strengths. Especially if she starts snake dashing and you're letting her snake dash, that mid mix, you know, 50-50. Yep. Who's gonna guess? You're not gonna guess all the time. Okay. Okay, just up to the 3+4 there. Doesn't go for the big combo.
Yeah, you got to be closer for the huge one, and that one's only with the back to the wall, actually. That's why it's an interesting, very situational punish.
Ooh, could have let it rip. Nice.
Get it out of here.
No junkyard.
Junkyard. I know, yeah. I started playing 2017, but still low praise junkyard.
I think in Tekken 3, you have to hold that low. You have to block it.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was no universal low parry back then.
Nice throw break. Just sidestep 3+4 there.
Oh boy, okay. Final round, game 2.
This is a very pivotal round because it could be 2-0 or 1-1. Shaoling definitely needs to stop that momentum. Okay, catches him.
Wow.
Get the flow. Nice. That was a while standing one, definitely.
For sure. Yeah, and that's the rookie. I meant to do this, you know, try it again.
Okay, just have a commanding life lead, Skywalker. Nice block, no punish. No duck either.
Wow.
Okay. Just look at this pressure. Nice. Ducks it. Went to that one too many times. Are we gonna get
great
to
reaction? Oh yeah, we are. Get shocked. No, okay. I like that better too. Okay, double rage. That's enough. It is. It is enough, man. That was good.
I respect it. Going for the Okazemi there, knowing he had the rage, so the Spinneroonie would have done the additional rage damage there and was well calculated, was able to take it, knowing that he didn't block it the first time. So is he ready for this again? Is he gonna make the correct read at that crucial time? And you know, that time it didn't, so he brings it back to 1 game apiece. Like we said before, this is definitely going to be one that's going to be back and forth.
No, definitely, and you can see it. Like, it was so close there in that final round, even, and it was such a big comeback to make. And as you mentioned, opting to go for the Oki instead of the full damage for the wall combo there. And sometimes I feel like when I'm watching Tekken 7, I see the hit, the final hit. I'm like, that's not gonna kill. But then it feels like the life bar goes down. It's like, all right, fine, it just closes out. Like it wasn't gonna kill him, right? But sometimes it does. Sometimes it lets him live. I don't know, man. But that was one of those situations where it definitely looked like I thought Skywalker was gonna survive with a tiny pixel. Not his day though. Tied up 1 apiece here, and that's gonna be good for Shaoling.
Definitely good. And there's one thing I noticed in that match. He made a clutch read on the DSS, is it legend kick, and he ducked.
Yep.
Through the pressure, so it's showing that maybe it's something that he's a tendency that he's had over the years. Because like we said, these two have played against each other many times, so he was able to make that hard read and say, okay, you're gonna go for the high legend kick, you want to pressure me here, and that was kind of like the pivotal turnaround moment in that round, I feel.
Oh, definitely, without a doubt. I feel like if Skywalker goes back and looks at that one moment again, he's going to think, why did I even do this? Because it wasn't in a wall crush situation, right? Like, you block it there, it doesn't do anything for you. And now, because of the wall crush system they've implemented, that legend kick has more pushback than it had in the past. So your follow-ups afterwards aren't even as good as they used to be. So it was a very high risk for not really any reward. Unless it hit, then you're like, all right, sweet, I won. But... yeah. That was a big bet, and it did not pay off that time.
Definitely a big bet. Probably should have gone for more forward 1+2. That move's so good with Law. Can end it in crouch. Get the crouch.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Dragon Hammer, right? That forward 1+2 is that it's a very good move. I've seen Ghost Sane use it better than pretty much any Law player I've seen, right? But I feel like everywhere else I see it, Law gets hit out of it. And when I try to use it like Ghost Sane, I get hit out of it. I'm like, how does Ghost Sane do this? I feel like it's a Ghost Sane specific tech. He understands how to condition his opponents so that they let him do it. They let him do it to him. Because whenever I tried, I always get countered, bro. I'm like, man, how did you do it?
Yeah. Nice, but Skywalker does have the lead here, but it is 1 game apiece. Yeah, now he's okay.
Okay. Oh, he's listening. He's listening.
Definitely got the stream on in the background. That's why I want to see more of that. Nice.
Ooh, I like that.
Nice. Okay, keeps the combo nice and simple. Getting the round.
Yeah, that was a beautiful little side step right there to avoid the running attack. And now, wow, instant DSS grab.
Yeah, I didn't even see the wiggle.
Yeah, and that's the way he did the legend kick early too. That's why I said wow in the last game, because he did the legend kick out of nowhere. I was like, oh wow. So definitely something I need to go practice, do it faster. And that's why I've been shocked at Shaoling blocking these rage drives, because Skywalker does it super quick.
I mean, these
Duck. The youngins.
Yeah, they're young. These young boy reactions. Okay, nice with punish. Oh, magic. Definitely magic.
Wall carry.
Okay, nice.
Oh, I like that. Oh, weird wall combo. Oh my goodness, the wall saves him a little bit. Wow.
That was lucky. I didn't agree with the wall combo. I think if he just went for the normal one, he would have got the kill there.
Probably.
But, went to go for the Okazemi, probably maybe he just didn't calculate it correctly. Well, he didn't calculate it correctly. Okay, the 2 rounds up. Okay, fast landing 2. I want to see a lot more of those. Safe mid. Can't hit launcher. Why not? Okay, just lets it rip.
Yeah, just commit to it, man. You gotta believe.
Nice.
Good whip punish.
Yeah, so ready there. That's one thing that I usually don't see that much is the down 4-2. There's a lot of whiff recovery, especially Magic 4 as well. If you notice, a lot of players going for that quite a bit. It actually does have a lot more whiff recovery than you would think.
Yeah, it's very, very punishable on whiff. So definitely something people gotta look out for.
Talking about look out for, you have to look out for those lows.
Oh yeah.
A dragon peel, banana peel, sorry.
Damn, a dragon peel though? Oh, some of those while standing too. You asked for, man. I think everyone's listening, Bubsy.
Maybe
like, yo, this Bubsy guy's giving me good tips.
Okay, gets to the wall. Just have the wall. Oh, are we gonna see it now? Are we gonna see it?
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh!
Deja vu. Poison arrow at the wall again. This time we're having a little side step. They're doing it as a whiff punish. That's probably a conventional whiff punish.
I like that. He went poison arrow, jab, sidestep, poison arrow again. I was like, oh man. And the whole time he was doing it, I was looking like, where's the rage drive? Come on, do the rage drive. And because of it, it opened him up with a poison arrow, right? So that was sick.
Yeah, it's definitely. It seems to, like I said, these when he's at the wall, using that poison arrow as pressure, and it seems to be really locking Shaoling down. And Skywalker looking really strong. 2 games up now. Like we said, this is a best of 5, so first of 3 all the way through. And these two, we mentioned it before, played last year in the final. And actually, interestingly enough, I watched some of that final. And he actually changed character from Law to Ganryu because it felt like Shaoling had the number, had his, boom, right, and he had to make the character switch. But it seems like now he's learned everything he needs to learn. He's making the Law work for him, and 2 rounds up, is potentially making it into the grand final, looking very strong. It's on Shaolin now to actually answer back here.
Now that you mentioned it, I do remember that set. So I did watch that as well because I remember being shocked and disappointed. I was like, Ganryu, come on, man, your Law is so good. But obviously he pulled it out there. The poison arrows at the wall, and I was thinking about it since we came back here. I was thinking, does the poison arrow startup kind of give the opponent a thought of the DSS shimmy before the rage drive? Because it's a slow enough move that it might make people think that the rage drive is coming and duck for it because they see the shoulder shimmy. So it's an interesting idea. I might try that out.
I do. So I play Jack a bit, and when I have rage, I do down 1+2 because of the duck animation. If they're looking for
that's mean. I like that. I like it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's good.
Yeah, no, that could really be a slow starting move. Has a little kind of wiggle to it as well.
A little wiggle.
I don't know what does he do.
A little dip, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. But what I do know is Skywalker is looking very strong.
Round 1.
Yeah, he is 2-1 here. Needs one more game to get to that grand finals. One step closer to getting a ticket to Amsterdam.
Nice sidestep again. Using that sidestep right.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of sidestep right to these down forward 2s here.
Yeah, and it seems like he's not like just sidestepping and just throwing out the down forward 2. He's actually confirming it. He's doing it well.
Yeah, he's confirming the whiff and recognizing it, getting the whiff punch with the down forward 2, so he's just ready for it. The Shaoling here with rage backwards fade flip. I love it. I love it.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty tight.
Oh yeah, backward fake flip is the weird one because you feel like he's too far away to hit you, but that fake flip kick comes out and it's way closer to you than you expected it to be.
That was instant DSS. I didn't see that at all.
Nope.
Okay, back 2. There we go, down forward 1. That's like what Blue said. I was mentioning that to you. That down forward 1 is so good with Raven.
Wow.
Ooh, in the back. Nice conversion.
Yeah. Yeah, that down forward 1's super good. Right there, that time, sidestepping right. That's to Law's weak side. So you can tell both players have a lot of character experience.
Yeah. Backing up. It does have the life deficit. Needs to get something going. Nice.
Wow, twice. He's ducked that twice and no punish at all.
Yeah, maybe even a one standing 1-2.
Yeah, no time now though. Yeah, he's in trouble. Shaoling ties it up. I mean, that situation, you need like a launcher and a rage art, freeze the clock, and make a comeback.
Yeah. Okay, 3-3. Using that down forward 1. Like I said, I want to see a lot more of that. That down forward 1 is actually quite hard to step. So it'll kind of keep Law in check and stop him from doing the slide mix up as well. But forward 4-3, just do it. Why not?
Wow. Yeah, that was a great, I don't even know what to call that. Was it a whiff punish or just a great attempt, great read?
We call it an arbitrary move there. Shout out to Jammers.
What a choice.
He's been teaching me these words, these dictionary words.
It's arbitrary?
Yeah.
Yeah. Arbitrary while standing 2 there finds its mark.
Banana peel and just while standing
no.
2. I respect it. He had to make a big comeback there. Probably thinking if I'm in the crouch, maybe thinking the slide will come, but
Yeah, you never know. And again, man, you gotta punish with something. At least a while standing forward. Down jab, something. Make her stop right there.
Okay, going for those back flips again. Trying to catch Shaoling coming in. I guess he's very cautious to come in now because he's been clipped with the fake kick. So, he's probably just waiting for maybe to try and make it whiff, but... Okay, back 4. Doesn't want Shaoling stepping in again. Another duck.
Yeah, he's got to believe in his defense. Here comes the Dragon Hammer, his banana peels. Rage mode Shaoling. We're gonna get a rage drive attempt.
A nice block. Ooh, brave challenge with the jab.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, man, I'm stealing that. That was so good because in that instance, after the dash, it looked like he was gonna go for another Dragon Hammer, so you try to interrupt, right? But the back one's way faster than Dragon Hammer, so the back one wins in that situation. That was good.
Yeah.
Final round.
Good.
This is set point for Skywalker.
Shaoling definitely doesn't want to go down on our hair, but an unbroken throw. Getting really tense. Alright, 4 doesn't want Shaoling stepping. Magical 4, just like that. We're gonna go to the wall. Oh, we are at the wall.
Oh, weird combo. Maybe that was a higher spot, not sure.
Okay, Spinneroonie in a bad position, but does have rage available. Okay, gets
The drive! It's unblockable, you got this! Oh my gosh!
What's going on?
Double rage!
Oh,
The 1, 2, 3! Oh my gosh! The third hit of the 1, 2, 3 just stuffs the rage drive attempt. Wow. I've never seen that.
But his timing on his jabs, especially when Shaoling had the rage, I think that's like every time when I'm thinking about back at that set, he's clipped him out of the rage. I don't think I've seen one successfully come out.
Blocked even, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he's kept the pressure up enough every time the rage drive became a threat that the rage drive was never a factor. But regardless, there you have it. Skywalker getting the W here over Shaoling, moving into the grand finals. One set away from getting to Amsterdam here. Let's take a look at the bracket. Boom, there it is. Skywalker 3-1 here. The set seemed a lot closer to that than that, right? Because it was almost tied up 2-2. That was a final round situation. And man, Shaoling almost had it. Almost sent to a final game there. However, Shaoling gonna be in that losers final now, waiting